don't see the world the way that it is. They see the world the way that they are. Author unknown. If you've been following me for some time, you'll know that I've been the subject of quite an intense public investigation, which left the details of what actually happened much to be desired. The journalist who chose to publicize the case decided to completely bypass the evidence, particularly that the prosecution didn't submit any substantial evidence, and instead reported on the prosecutor's narrative as if it were the findings and belief of the court. Fortunately for me, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that a Black woman convicted of a crime in a Republican Commonwealth involving over $500,000 in significant abuse against vulnerable children and women would likely have received significant time behind bars if these findings were supported by the courts. Instead, I received only 4 months, less than 1% of federal prisoners, because all of the evidence supported my defense. My illegal actions were committed not to harm, but to support the vulnerable women and children. But despite the public humiliation of the ordeal, I've waited for uncomfortable interactions from my people. While I do face occasional insults, most people understand that my crime was committed in good faith and that it's a relatively messed up situation, but that I myself am not a bad person for being here. Most people, except for my family. I've faced the most criticism from my family members. Family members are often more critical because they feel like, having known you longer, they know you better. However, this can be dangerous because it can lead to biased perceptions and unrealistic expectations. When people think they know you completely, they often fail to see your growth and changes, judging you based on past behaviors or, even worse, their own assumptions. This closeness can result in harsher judgments and a lack of empathy, as family members might struggle to separate your actions from their personal feelings and experiences. Their critical view can undermine your self-esteem and create a toxic environment where you're constantly questioned and doubted. It's crucial to recognize that their perspective is just one of many and doesn't define your worth or the truth of your situation. But that has been a hard narrative to internalize. But after dealing with frustration after frustrating and feeling stalled in my healing process, I've learned the importance of staying true to oneself. It's crucial to recognize that if people can't see that receiving only 4 months for significant financial and abuse allegations suggests that the public narrative of events is probably inaccurate, that's their issue, not mine. People don't see the world for what it is. They see the world for who they are, which means their judgments and criticisms are often reflections of their own biases and their insecurities. By understanding this, you can maintain your own sense of self-worth and continue to stand by your truth, despite the external noise. Staying grounded in your principles and the reality of your situation will help you navigate through criticism with resilience and clarity. It's essential to focus on your own journey and growth, knowing that others' opinions don't define your worth or the accuracy of who you are. And furthermore, and let's be clear, when you aim to do something great with your life, something that goes beyond the visions others have for themselves, they're going to try to tear you down. They'll tell you you can't do it. They'll tell you you don't have what it takes. They'll tell you you're just a dreamer. People without dreams tend to be dream killers. Often your family, your friends, and loved ones will be the first to try to talk you out of your dreams, visions, and ideas. They'll question your worth, saying things like, "How can you still be a speaker when you've been to prison?" Or, "Who wants you when you've put on all that weight?" Or, "Who wants you when whatever you've been through, either this or that?" They'll laugh at you, call you names because you have no dreams, no hunger for success, no appetite for more. But I want to remind you to continue to dream and dream big. When they fight against you and your dreams of the future, it hurts. They won't see it like you do, but they don't have to. Only you need to see it for yourself. My hunger and appetite for success are intimidating. They scare the heck out of a lot of people. And those around me say, slow down, stop. You're doing too much. Your appetite is too big. But I can't help myself. I want to win. So don't let the opinions of others pull you off course. How do you do that? You ignore them and outwork every one of them. While they watch and talk, you put in more effort. You work diligently, focusing on taking things to the next level. They'll spread rumors and you will keep working. They'll talk negatively and you will keep working. They'll focus on everything and everyone else and you'll keep working. When they finally take a look around at their lives and compare them to yours, they'll realize they have no valid reason to criticize anymore. They will be the ones who lose, while you will be the one to succeed. I will not be outworked. You may be smarter, faster, and better in many ways, but you will never work harder than me. I will make my dreams come true. I don't care what it takes. I'll pay whatever price is required, even prison. Only those who can see the invisible can do what seems impossible. You have to be relentless. Never let off the gas. Never stop. Never quit. Never allow anyone to talk you out of the dream, the vision, and the ideas that have been given to you. You've got to grind and hustle. Even when doubt kicks in, when you question why you moved out here, remember why you started. They laughed at you, looked at you like you were crazy for leaving the comfort of your home, family, friends, environment to seek a dream and pursue your passion. Absolutely, you did. If they can laugh at me for going to prison, they can laugh at you for whatever you're doing. Don't expect people to understand. Don't expect it to make sense to anyone why you have to do this. You're going for you because you've made a different kind of commitment with your life. This is something you have to do. It's easy to become your environment, to become duplicates of the mediocre and average people around you. So wake up every day and decide that you love yourself enough to commit to you. If you concern yourself with what everyone else is doing and how everyone else feels about your pursuits, you'll never get anything done. You have to focus on yourself, your dream, your vision, and what you want in life. Live your life with focus and intention. Do your thing. The people living on top have all decided to commit to their career, vision, goal, training, and education. No parties. They're going to call you names, call you corny, a square, a weirdo because you're dedicated, whatever. These are the characteristics of a champion. Someone who has decided to create a shift in the universe. Look at all the documentaries on Steve Jobs, Oprah, and others. They were weird because they saw things no one else could see for their career paths. They lived beyond what was expected because they were obedient to their vision. When you do the work consistently, invest in yourself, make sacrifices, and remain disciplined, you will dominate every single person you're up against, and your limits will become non-existent. So embrace your vision with unwavering determination. Pursue your dreams with relentless effort. Commit to your success with every ounce of your being. And above all else, prove them wrong. Peace and blessings, Dr. O.